Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Red Dead Redemption 2. Be warned, the next couple of streams of this game are going to be pretty boring for the people that like watching anything that happen other than fishing, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Just fishing until we get our honor back up. Maybe I'll throw in some, like, chores to do down at camp, but for the most part, we're just gonna chill, and we're just gonna have fun bullshitting, and that's that's all you really can do at the end of the day. Your best. I've actually caught a couple legendary fish. We might go for legendary fish later. For the time being, we're just fishing up north a little bit. Let me see. I actually should have the map open up off to the side right here of where the legendary fish are located. Yeah, right here. No, that's the legendary animals. Shit. Give me 1 second. The reason that this shit is as stuttery as it is because Red Dead Redemption is not like alt tabbing. I hope they've labeled it properly, because I've got this image about where the legendary fish are off of IGN, and IGN kind of sucks ass a good portion of the time whenever it comes to being properly informative about the video game that you are currently playing, right? So let's take a look at our map if we can. We're over at Lake Isabella. This was the sockeye salmon, and this is labeled as number 10, right? Now, if we open up our bag, and we go look at the legendary fish map, we also at some point gonna have to look up the treasure maps, because I can't be bothered to try to figure out where that shit actually is. Legendary fish map. Now, is number 10 the sockeye salmon? Fuck. I hate when they do that shit. The catfish is over there. We could go after the catfish later. For the time being, we're going to chill up here and see if we can't catch a couple of other sockeye salmon. I want to see if certain things are limited based off of one thing or another. I don't know what legendary fish I have a hold of yet. Hold on, let's take a little bit of a look. Progress. Compendium. Fish. We've got the legendary sockeye, the legendary steelhead, the legendary chain pickerel, the legendary bluegill, and the legendary smallmouth. So we need quite a few others. We also need to catch catfish with corn. We need to use corn. Corn. Have any of you ever seen a movie called Secondhand Lions? If not, it's an older movie, but I would highly recommend it. Very, very good movie. Secondhand Lions. It's one of those types of movies that I've seen a couple of times, and now that I've brought it up, I kind of want to watch it again, and I might watch it tomorrow after I wake up. It's an older one. 4 of 6 gangs discovered. Wait. The Lemoyne Raiders, the O'Driscolls, the Murphy Brood, the Lobo Gang. Huh. Well, I'm curious to see what the other two are then. 63 weapons. and 144 cigarette cards. Yeah, I'm concerned that the next game that Jaeger comes out with is just gonna be the same game with like a different setting. I hope it's not. I hope they learned their lesson from what they didn't do last time. But here's why I'm pissed off at that game or that company. I'm pissed off at that shit because how many people spent as much money as they did, and literally that was just waste. That was just a waste. They literally just spent their money on nothing. Wait. Oh, that's a rock. I was like, what the fuck? I got a rock. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That fucking sucks. That you've put as much, not just the money, but also the time and shit like that. And instead of sticking with it and trying to fix it, they just said, fuck it, we'll redo all of it. Oh, we have our bag fully upgraded. We do have our bag fully upgraded to max level, so we can hold everything increased now. We can drink some aged pirate rum. It won't do anything for us except make us drunk. Alright, gotcha. Might as well have some aged pirate rum and get ready to go fishing. So yeah, the main purpose of today is basically to just chill, right? Kind of bring in the new year. The first is this technically is the first stream of, right? No, this is the second stream of the new year because Monday was the first stream of the new year. But this is the first full week. Like this is the start of the stream week instead of the end like Monday was. So we're gonna say this is gonna be the first full stream week of the year.
Anything biting, I wonder.
What am I using? A lake lure.
But that cowardly killer that shot Mr. Miller.
It's funny that he sings the song when he's drunk.
In his grave. Yeah!
Like that's a nice touch. There's a lot of little nice touches with this game, in all honesty, that are kind of surprising. I meant to actually use a bobber here instead of the lake lure. And I love how I said that when that fish was about to get this. I should have kept going.
Poor Otis had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave.
You see him coming in? There we go. So it's actually better to kind of slowly wiggle your pole up. Like this is basically I could probably create a fishing tutorial in this game when it comes to lure fishing, because if you pay attention to how the mechanic works, the idea behind jerking the line is to cause your lure to rattle. Right? You can't really hear it that well. But as I'm reeling in, if I do this, it makes the lure move faster and it causes it to rattle. And that's actually, I think, more efficient than jerking. Let's see if I can get the sound to sound out for. Ah, damn it.
Okay.
I was trying to be cheeky. It's saying that, but basically what the idea behind that is to cause sound and attract the attention of the fish. Poppers work in a very similar way. Basically a popper is a lure that has a little, like, bowl mouth, and you set up all the slack and then pop, like, do that. And most of the time when you're doing that, the fish in question, which is more than likely a muskie, a pike, or something like that, will hit the lure. So you gotta be ready to basically set the hook twice, because you jerk once like that to get the attention, and then after it gets hit, if it's in the middle of the fucking air, you gotta hit again. Mind you, that's not how it always happens.
Okay.
Most of the time when that happens, the fish is fucking on the hook, unless it just smacks it away. But no, this is one of those moments of, like, I appreciate how, even if this is as simple as it is, I appreciate that it's more complex than it could have been. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about how Skyrim fishing works. Press F to fish, press F to catch fish after get bite. That's a little bit too simplistic. This is the example of a perfect, simple fishing minigame, right? Because when it comes to an actual fishing game, there's a lot more of a focus on specifying bait for like, and like certain types of temperatures and shit like that and stuff like that. Like, there are some fish you can catch more so if it's raining in this game and stuff like that, which is cool. But for the most part, it's not nearly gonna be as crazy as shit would be if you were playing something like Fishing Planet, right? Like with Fishing Planet, you can use certain types of lures in order to catch certain types of fish over top. Like, yeah, there are occasions where a certain fish will bite any lure, but most of the time, if you use a specific thing, it's more likely going to get hit by that type of fish that you're going for, depending on what you're using, right? Now, mind you, I'm an inventor, and when I say inventor, I don't mean I, like, got actual patents or anything like that. I mean, I just make shit up and it works. So one time, you know those gummy sharks you get? I would take the gummy shark and, like, take the head off or something like that, and just use that as the bait. All fucking day I was hit. I could barely finish the cast, and the bobber would immediately sink because of how fucking hype the fish were to get onto the gummy sharks or whatever. Yeah, I was about to say, why the hell isn't... Yeah, there we go. This one's a fighter, for sure.
Here we go. Come on.
But this is another one of those examples of a little bit of an obvious mechanic and a simple thing. I could probably catch this in one thing if I was being a little bit more serious. But we're just chilling and having a good time. Catching ourselves some muskies. Now, I'm gonna tell you something real. I would not, like, I used to swim all the time if I would go to a lake or what have you, right? I'd be like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna swim. You could not get me in water like that nowadays. The only time I'm really gonna swim is in a fishing pool. I mean, I could probably swim in a lake, but it's gonna be real hard to get me to because muskie and pike and shit like that have wicked teeth and actually have been known to attack swimmers.
Come on.
Fucking fucks them up, too. But yeah, notice how when I do the jerk method, it's not really attracting the muskie, but when I do this, it's like, if I do it right, That's how effective it is.
Yes.
Like, barely doing anything. And these motherfuckers are hitting hard. Hey! Greetings and good day, Lupa. How are you doing today? Fame to Lupa. What are you up to today? We're just chilling and fishing. We're slowly working our way to getting max honor.
That's it. Come on. You, sir, are a fish.
Yes, Arthur. That is a fish.
You're in luck, my friend.
But yeah, my question is, how long is it going to take us to do that? Probably not as long as you would think. Now, some of you who are relatively new here might be going, is he really going to fish for 3 hours potentially? Well, that's a silly question to ask. Of course I am. What you should be saying is, how in the hell am I gonna sit? Because, like I said, this is a thing that I'm going to do. As long as if this is the fishing game that exists in Grand Theft Auto 6, perfect, right? If it's improved upon, like if it's been improved upon, that's awesome. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because you're gonna get a 24-hour fishing stream. Actually, you're gonna get a 30-hour fishing stream with Grand Theft Auto 6 if a fishing minigame around this level is in that game.
Yep. Come on.
And honestly, I kind of believe it will be. I'm kind of going back to the leaks when I say what I'm about to say here, but one of the leaks that occurred was a list of all of the, like, places of business that exist that seem to be interactable, and one of the places of business on the list was a fishing shop. Or I should say a bait shop, because, you know, probably going to be something similar to this. The only true bait shop in the game. Hey! Greetings and good day, Fame to Lupa and your community. How are you doing today? A spacewalker raid. Hell yeah. What were you up to? Let's find out. Hell yeah! Red Dead Redemption 2. What are you doing in Red Dead Redemption 2? You got me curious. Also, greetings and good day to all the first-time chatters from Lupa's community. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Kingdom.
You're not bad at all.
We're chilling today. We are chilling today. Oh, no. You don't need to apologize for that. It's fine. It's fine. A lot of the time that happens, I go, they're probably busy doing something else, and either they'll get back to me, or they'll say, hey, I was AFK, whatever, or they're just chill. Some people like just saying, hey, what's up, and then just sitting and being lurking. I do that sometimes. I get it. Thank you for the follows. Hold on, I'm going to look at my list and see. We've got 2, it looks like, so far. So, Ender Soul and Combutters, or Combooters, and G1s, thank you for becoming citizens of the Kingdom. I very much appreciate it, and I do hope you enjoy your stay.
Come away, little fella.
If you're here for any actual gameplay, I apologize. Today is a just fishing day. Gage Saint, thank you for becoming a citizen of the Kingdom. Very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay as well. Also, my chat stopped scrolling. Please keep scrolling, chat. I want to be able to see who follows. Thank you. And whatever else goes on. But yeah, I'm just to keep you informed of what's going on. We're like at the start of chapter 3, basically. I really don't know much else because I haven't done a lot of main story chapter. Like, I haven't done a lot of the main story, so I have no idea what's going on. I have been spoiled on a couple things, but I'm trying not to talk about said spoilers.
Oh, you're on, my friend.
Gotcha, gotcha. And I'm kind of using this as a way to, like... The current fishing is a way to... Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Damn.
Did we lose? No, we didn't lose the lure. That's weird that we don't lose the lure. Well, no. I got spoiled a couple months after this game came out. This is my first time playing through the game. Arthur is such an amazing character. Like, I get why people were as hyped as they were. Fishing for daily challenges. It's kind of funny you say that, because for me, I love fishing minigames. And if a game has a fishing minigame, a good one especially, I'm more inclined to check it out just because I'm weird like that. So,
Oh, accept.
So I'm playing this way, like I said, to increase my honor. But I'm also playing it because I kind of hope that this is what we're going to experience in Grand Theft Auto 6. Please, please, it's an open world game. Give it fishing. You don't have to fish in the game if you don't want to. Make it a choice-based thing. Oh, I'm loving the playthrough. I'm taking my time. The timer you see below me is basically amount of time that I have spent actually playing the game and experiencing it. The playthrough, if you were to look at Steam right now, is well over 100 hours. But I have been playing the game on stream for 77.5 hours. I mean, you can fish with dynamite in this game too. That's not fishing though, that's catching. There's a difference between fishing and catching. The individuals who go on those commercial fishing boats, they're not fishing to me, they're catching, right? This, to me, is the fishing part of stuff, right? I've cast something out. I'm trying to do something to catch something, right? This is the fishing part of this. Now, mind you, catching is also a part of the fishing, but to me, commercial fishing is more of a catching, less of a fishing. There's still fishing involved, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it can be fun, but I'm one of those, I'm a traditionalist because of how, I'm a bit biased towards fishing because a lot of the time I would get woken up at like 3 in the morning by my old man on a Friday because I'd all of a sudden come down with something called fishing fever. And I can't go to school when I've got fishing fever. I've got to cure the fever, you know what I mean? By catching fish. Well, it's still not passive when you're actually on a commercial fishing boat fishing. That's not passive at all. That's dangerous as fuck. But, to me,
Give up already.
the fishing part of something is like... I guess that is a good way to put it, actually, now that I'm thinking about how that's worded. Oh yeah, well, gaining honor, I'm doing that because I kind of want to do, like, this is the high honor playthrough.
Well, look at
I have a playthrough I'm doing off stream that's going to be low honor. So like instead of having a hard save that I have to go back to, I can just show the other side of things on stream if I wanted to. But yeah, gaining the honor, it's a little challenge thing because here's why. That's where my honor's at right now. I'm kind of curious to see if there is a way to get my honor to full by just fishing, because that little symbol goes up every time you release a fish. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy gamer when it comes to stuff. Like if I get curious about something, yeah. Now, oh, I got that stupid glitch. I hate that glitch. For some odd reason, there's this weird glitch where if you don't get a certain type of cast, it will like continuously reel. Like look at the difference. Look at the difference between how quickly that slack was thing. Yeah, you can greet people, you can do chores at camp, And you can do something else for, whatever it's called. But yeah, there's a weird glitch I've noticed where if you don't get a right cast, you'll just constantly be reeling. Yeah, and you just have to recast. Either you have to wait for a long time. I think what it is it's loading. I think it's a loading glitch. Like, for whatever reason, it's trying to load in the fact that you're fishing, but it kind of can't. But yeah, if they were to improve upon it, you're probably not going to experience that glitch if they have it in Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, let me finish this. I enjoy fishing minigames so much. If Grand Theft Auto 6 does have a fishing game that's comparable to this one, I'm going to do a 30-hour stream in Grand Theft Auto 6 where I just fish. Appreciate you becoming a citizen of the kingdom as well, Lupa. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the kingdom. And I do appreciate the follow. This one I'm not really paying attention to, that's why it's fighting so much. If I've missed anybody, I apologize. I do like trying to acknowledge anybody who follows or subs or what have you. But yeah, the longest stream I've ever done was the 30-hour stream I did when Armored Core 6 came out. I did a release stream and I beat the game in 22 hours. Then I played a couple of different games to last for the last couple hours of the stream that I needed to last for. Previously, it was a 26.5-hour stream that I did of Elden Ring on release. And I finished up that stream because I got stuck on Margit the Fallen, and I was not going to end the stream until I beat Margit the Fell Omen. And I beat that boss. That was a pain in the ass. I spent 6.5? No, I think it might have been 8.5 hours on that boss. I spent a long time on that boss. I spent 6.5 hours on the Crucible Knight, and then 8 hours on Margit. Yeah, I'm crazy when it comes to certain streams. If I put my mind to it and I set up for it, I can do it. I intended to do like a 12, 13, 14-hour stream for the trailer of Grand Theft Auto 6 when it was going to be announced. But of course, leakers and people like that have to ruin everybody's fun and be like, hey, here, it's now. But yeah, to me, it's not really a challenge. That's impressive. A 16-hour stream is amazing. The first time I did a long stream, it was a 12-hour stream where I beat XCOM 2 for the first time. That was my longest stream up to that point. And then after that, I did a stream where I went for 23.5 hours because I was gonna try and go through. Mind you, this is when I was streaming directly through the PlayStation. I was gonna stream the Uncharted collection. It was Uncharted 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, come here.
And I got about midway or part of the way through Uncharted 3 before I had to wrap up because something came up. Hell yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider is a good one. I know there's no fishing in there. I played through those games. I take advantage of the fact that Epic Games gives out a free game every week, and I played some of the games that I got for free on Epic on stream. And one of the ones that I played through was the Tomb Raider collection. Those are some really good games. I hope you enjoy your playthrough. And I hope you have fun with your side of things as well. Appreciate that. A study stream? Hell yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, Ender. Those are some good games. Welcome back, Nemoic.
You can go.
See, even Arthur saying you can go, Ender. Yeah, go and enjoy yourself. Arthur Morgan. Oh, we did a little, I'm not going to call it roleplay because that's not what it was, but the idea behind why I did this is before I ended stream on Sunday, because of the way that I do things, I stream for 4 days out of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I start my streams at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, and I go for an average of like until midnight. Sometimes a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit later. I have at least a $500 bounty in New Hanover, and I spent time committing crime here. The idea was that the New Year's resolution of Arthur was to only commit crime after this if it's involved with a challenge or a main story mission or a side mission. We are not going to commit crime outside of missions anymore. Hell yeah, Tarkov. I've been getting more and more interested in that game. Not yet going to pull the trigger on Tarkov, but I'm probably going to play that at some point. Probably this year, in all honesty. I definitely understand playing through games multiple occasions. My favorite franchise is the Metal Gear franchise.
No, now I'm fishing.
I think it was not last July, but 2 Julys ago for one of my anniversary streams. I went through and I streamed through most of the Metal Gear games. Some of them for the first time. A great guide, I think, is what you were. You autocorrect might have gotten you there, you Numoic. Or you're part of a guild, and yeah, okay, hell yeah, I'd be up for it. I'd be up for some team games. I know Redneck as well has a lot of experience with with that game. I'm starting to get a feel for what autocorrect's doing. But yeah, I definitely do some duos, trios, what have you, with a bunch of people in that game. Mind you, new player, so I'm probably gonna shoot you once or twice, maybe kill you, and I apologize in advance if I do that. When I do eventually play that game. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. 2 a.m. being tired. I appreciate the raid once again, and it was lovely meeting you as well. But yeah, if it turns into more than just a lurk, take care and have yourself a good one. Sundays, I go through like an A game and a B game, so I'll play this for 3 hours. The first couple of days I played this for like 9 hours. I appreciate that. Technically, it's fishing where I just BS about whatever crosses my attention right now. Again? Damn it. Come on. Anyways. Where was I? I do lose my train of thought sometimes because I have too many thoughts going on at once. So, the A game currently is about 3 hours of this, and the B game's 3 hours of Fortnite, right? That's kind of how I run stuff over here. And on Monday, we play a game that stream is like 3 to 4 hours of just chatting, basically, while I play a certain game. Currently, it's Minecraft, and I have over 100 and something streams of Minecraft that I've done. You get yourself that good rest. Do you prefer G1s or you don't mind? Anyways, get yourself that good rest. Until next time, take care and have yourself a good one. Cheers. Oh, speaking of good rest, I don't always have dreams, right? Like, I rarely have a dream, but whenever I do, it's like the craziest shit ever. I bring that up because I was thinking about who the legitimate most terrifying, like, horror movie villain actually is. Like, I'm thinking about it. I have a personal trauma over Chucky because, like, my older sisters would literally hide in my closet and pretend to be Chucky. I didn't know that was I didn't remember that. That was like a repressed memory of mine until, you know, over Christmas I was talking to my family and my sister was laughing about that. Mind you, she's 9 years older than I am, and I'm turning 29 April 13th this year, so you can do the math on that one. But yeah, she was laughing about that, and I was over there being like, that's nice. I'm glad that that's one of the reasons why I have the trauma that I have for Chucky, because my older sisters tormented me like they did when I was, 5 years old. Well, it's not a race, it's me saying what my age is in a couple of months from now, and saying that my sisters are 9 years older, because I'm not saying what their age is. It's kind of partly the joke of, like, never talk about a woman's age kind of a thing. Right? Anyway. So regardless of my personal issue with Chucky, truly the most horrifying villain is Freddy. Out of all the villains, Freddy's the one that, like, you can't really fuck with in the normal sense. Like, Freddy's not a physical entity that you could touch. You know? Freddy's one that enters your dreams. And I was like, that's... Well, shit. 5 minutes of no fishing. Okay, there we go. Hi, how y'all doing? Fine, if we can't fish for 5 minutes, I know exactly what we can do for 5 minutes. I know exactly what we can do for 5 minutes then. Is there any around here? No, just snow. Just snow chilling. We're gonna go hunting for 5 minutes. Well... Oh. Let's get the varmint rifle and the bow for the time being. What do we need? I think we need some ram pelts. We could go to a new fishing spot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We could make our way to a new fishing spot instead. And maybe hunt 1 or 2 things on the way there, because it's going to take us a bit to get there. So why not? Let's take our camp down and do that. See? We're thinking. We're thinking.
My girl.
Appreciate that, Pneumoic.
Whoa!
There's like not an animal around here. Hey, you can save up your points for whatever you want to spend them on, or you can spend them as much as you want. In the future, I want to do more channel bets. I just don't always have a general idea of what I want to have for channel bets, right? So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, in the future, if I'm about to do a mission or something like that, I might do like a channel bet thing where it's like, hey, bet whether or not I die on this mission. You know? And of course, people who've already played the game and know what mission I'm about to do will have a little bit of an advantage. But if I was being 100% focused and serious, I don't think I would die on any mission. Because, as long as I don't run out of resources and, you know, I use my stuff like I should, I don't think I would ever perish. The problem is, this area is bullshit. If you go here, it just spawns enemies. Like, it's ridiculous how they do the stuff when you go to that area. I get why they're doing it on the game mechanics, but storyline-wise, and, like, it doesn't feel 100% right. You're fine, Snow.
That's my girl.
You're fine. We might need some rabbit pelts, but the title says literally only fishing, so that's what we're literally doing. Oh, I know. Probably main story stuff. Yeah. Well, here's why I kind of figured, because there's been a lot of references that have been made about going back to Blackwater. It wouldn't make sense to not at some point go back to Blackwater. Right? Also, fun fact, by the end of today, we're probably going to end up at Saint Denis on a boat. No, this is scripted. This is scripted blocked off. Right? Like, if I go in here, bounty hunters just start spawning. If I go here to New Hanover, bounty hunters will show up, but they don't show up like they do over here. if you can pay your bounty off while you're there, and it would do something.
Whoa, easy.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We might have to check that out later. Like, on our journeys out, we might try some shit. Wait, here's the question. Do we want to go there? Either way, what do we do? So we have two options. We can go up here and go around like this. If we come in here, we're gonna have to pay the bounty off. So we could go up here. I kind of don't want to do a big circle like that. I kind of want to go like this and end on a boat. So we'll fish here for a little bit, come over here to these little areas and see, like, fish over here, maybe down here, travel down here and fish here a little bit, and then get in a boat and then look to see what we can catch on the boat, legendary fish wise, and see if we can do something about that. Because we catch the legendary fish and then go mail them out, that's just benefits for us. I see why. Because let me be honest. I enjoy, now don't get me wrong, I really do like the story. But because this is a direct prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm like kind of meh about this. Like, I like the story, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel as much attachment to the characters as I would if this wasn't a direct sequel. I mean, a direct prequel, my apologies. Because Red Dead Redemption already tells us what happens to these characters without us even knowing what happens to these characters, just because of what happens in Red Dead Redemption 1, right? So, like, we're already spoiled about the end game of this in the beginning. Mind you, the mechanics, the way the story's told, the character interactions, all that is fucking phenomenal. It's just a personal bias of mine as to why I don't really, like, enjoy the overreaching story, you know what I mean? Because the overreaching story is basically just Arthur's perspective of what causes John to exist as they do in Red Dead Redemption. That's all that is in my mind. Maybe it's the wrong way to look at it.
Okay.
Right? Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. And unfortunately, I already got spoiled on some shit like that. Right? Future references, New Moic. Don't say some shit like that in other people's chats.
Yep.
Because this is my first playthrough. I have been spoiled on it before. Like, I know, don't go into detail with it, but I know how that occurs. But at the same time, I am starting to get attached to this character, and I know I'm going to be sad when he does die. And again, this isn't like, oh no, spoiler, it's obvious because he's not mentioned, he's not brought up, he's not talked about in Red Dead Redemption. So Rockstar had to kill this character off. There's no other way, because it doesn't make sense why this character would still live and wouldn't be talked about in Red Dead Redemption 1. You know what I mean? Honestly, the only characters that I think are going to be alive at the end of this are Dutch, Dutch, Javier, and Bill. And then, of course, John and Abigail and Jack, but that's other bullshit. Like, I really don't expect any other character that we've met to make it out of Dutch's gang. How they die is what's gonna be what decides whether or not I'm, like, sad or pissed. Yeah, easy, easy. No, 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 no. You're good. You're good. You don't gotta time yourself out. See, here's the thing. Never time yourself out or ban yourself or anything like that. Leave that responsibility to the streamer and the moderators who have the go-ahead to ban certain people or to ban certain people when they do certain things, I should say.
Yep.
Right? Because I'm one of the chillest streamers. There are other streamers that are probably more chill than even I. Don't get me wrong. But I'm one of the more chill ones where somebody will spoil something and I'll be like, eh.
There we go.
Fuck. Ah, fuck it. We'll ignore it. We'll ignore it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I just try to avoid spoilers so other people don't get spoiled. I know it's an older game. I know. I understand that. But that's just how I am. If somebody gets spoiled, that's the way the internet works. I apologize that you did get spoiled, but at the same time, it's one of those things where as things progress and as things get older, if you haven't played it at this point, there's a chance you're probably not gonna get around to playing it the longer that time progresses. You know what I mean? I honestly had no interest in playing this game. Real talk. Do you want to know how I got involved in playing this? It went on sale. Basically, the same reason I played Grand Theft Auto 4. I went, if the game goes on sale within now and a certain period of time, I'll buy it. Unlike with Grand Theft Auto 4, which was on sale when I was saying that, this game went on sale during that time. So I was like, fuck it, I'm a man of my word. So I bought the game, and now here we are playing it 78 hours in, and I do not regret my purchase at all. Because this is one of the games that I could definitely see myself just playing in the future. Please don't fall off and get yourself killed, Snow. You are a ridiculously expensive horse to get. And what I mean by that is that horse normally costs $1,000, but you can tame one in the wild. Now, what do we got over here? Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, regular should be fine. Would a small game arrow work better, actually, now that I think about it? There's probably not going to be any big fish in here. I need to be able to see clearly, and their movement is making me not be able to see clearly. That does not kill them. Okay. Small game arrow? No. And no, it did kill him. It did kill him. Right? Yeah, it did kill him. Cool. And it didn't fuck up the pelt of the fish. The legendary horses. Well, technically the legendary horses still exist. They're just not classified as legendary horses anymore. You know? And just because somebody brought it up, I might as well toss a stick of dynamite or two, you know? I normally don't do this, but it technically is fishing. Is this gonna kill us? No. The answer is no, it is not going to kill us. Now the question is, where the fuck did the fish go, even? Because I know I killed some shit. I just don't know where the fish went. That doesn't sound real. What you just said sounds fake news. No. Really? 40 years old? Oh, what you wanted. Here's what you wanted, Numoic. You wanted DLC for this game. You wanted Undead Nightmare DLC for this game, right? Basically. Now, I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this in the way that it was both presented to us and what a lot of people believe, right? Information came out because of course it did, of DLC, new games, and other stuff that did not come into existence. And it isn't, yes, a big reason why that didn't happen is because of Grand Theft Auto Online. But there are other reasons that also lead to why we didn't get the DLC or the new games that we didn't get, right? I'm not going to get all into it, but basically, long story short, we don't know exactly the reasons why things are the way that they are. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't freak out. Don't assume shit. Even if you are right at the end of the day, assuming shit at the beginning does not make it all right if you end up correct at the end for certain things. For certain things, right? For shit like this is one of those, take a moment to make sure you have all the facts before you go, all right, Rockstar's a bunch of assholes that care more about money than anything else. Mind you, I'm not saying that because I don't believe that. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I don't want the lake lure. I don't want the lake lure. I do not want the lake lure right now. I want some corn.
Maybe.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why it takes forever sometimes to do that. At least it wasn't the glitch way. The atmosphere, the world itself. This world feels so alive. And it's the Wild West. This world feels so much more alive than Grand Theft Auto 5's world does. Like, I get it now. I get why people say what they say about Grand Theft Auto 5 feeling dead. Because I compare this world and that world, holy shit, there is no comparison. Also, fun fact, if you ever release fish back, like if you catch and release, do not throw them like that. That is not a quote-unquote proper way to release a fish. Give me, I don't have my repeater. I don't have my repeater. I don't have my repeater. Question. I lost honor for that because of... Really? I lost honor for that? Why? Why did I lose honor for that? I think I need a fox pelt. Because it was swimming? I shot it in the head with the bow. Is it because I didn't use a repeater? But I got the perfect pelt. Did I? No, that doesn't make sense because if the trinket's gonna proc, the trinket will proc on a 2-star animal. We've seen that happen before. We've seen it proc on a 1-star to give us a good pelt, and we have seen it proc on a 2-star to give us a perfect pelt. So I don't get why we lost honor on killing that fox there. You know what it is? It's because I didn't abide by my Twitch title. We're literally only fishing, so just fish. Don't go hunting. You fucking lying bastard. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? King Tombs, why you always lying? Yeah, so it was the swimming part of it that was the problem. That's crazy. That is actually crazy to think about. Oh, for those of you who are new here, earlier what we do is we start off the stream. I forgot this part. We start off the stream by doing like an hour or so of just chatting. That's new to you, Numo. I think you missed out on the hour of just chatting. But one of the subjects we were talking about was the fact that it's been confirmed who's going to be doing the live action main character of, at least I'm assuming the main character is going to be Steve for Minecraft.
You'll do.
But guess who's playing Minecraft Steve? That's right, Jack Black. Kind of crazy. At the same time, I'm all for it. Gerard Butler is reprising their role as Stoic from How to Train Your Dragon, Hiccup's father, in the live action of that as well. They're making live actions for everything, and I'm honestly here for it just to see what happens. More so than anything else. I love it when this shit comes out, because everybody's gonna fucking... Either it's the best or it's the worst. That's all you're ever gonna get with a live action adaptation. Well, I didn't use the right weapon, because the right weapon for a fox is a repeater, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder how much honor that I wish we had an official, like, a number to go along with the association of where our honor is sitting at. Because that would give us a lot more information. I like numbers. I'm big with analytics and stuff like that. I love looking at... Like, I play War Thunder off-stream more than I do on-stream. I log in at least once a day, and every time I upgrade the crew, and, like, I see that something's gone up by X percent, or point something percent, I always, like, I'm like, awesome. Because I'm, like, a little bit does go a long way. People definitely sometimes don't give enough credit where it's due when it comes to...
Let's try something new.
Where it comes to, I lost my train of thought. Damn. See, I told you this shit happens even when I'm not high. Oh, Pneumoic! Ohio recreationally legalized. As of December 7th. Ah, I was too slow. I was putting my teacup down. I've never been officially diagnosed, but I know I'm somewhere on the ADHD spectrum or whatever. I have way too many thoughts going in my head at any one time, and occasionally I'll like be on a subject and I'll be like, I started the first time I ever smoked in any way, shape, or form. I think I was 23?
Some bait might help.
I mean, I view, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I view, smoking the same way that I do alcohol. It's only there for occasion. It's not something that I would have on hand to, like, just do. Like, if I have alcohol, I'm not just gonna drink the alcohol, you know what I mean? And I understand why some people don't have certain things like that in their household, because even if... I'm gonna say this in this way because regardless of how this sounds, some people are just like that. They're not alcoholics or they're not addicts or anything like that. But if they have it, they're like, just get rid of it. And then they don't buy it for another couple of years or something like that sometimes. Other people have to always have it on hand and are always drinking or smoking what they have on hand. That's where the problems start to arise, right? When you're doing shit like that every single day, that's where the issues start to crop up, you know? After this cast, I'm gonna have to step away for a few moments. I'll probably also play a couple minutes of ads since nothing else is gonna be going on. And I'm starting to make it more habitual to play ads when I step away, at least if an hour has passed. Fade to Black. There's a lot of songs that are probably 40 years old at this point when you really start breaking it down. It's also making me realize I listen to a lot of older music. Oh, this is our first perch, I think. Or it's not our first perch. We're gonna keep it, though. We're gonna keep it. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyways, let's pause it. And let's pause our timer. So I can step away and I think get myself another thing of warm tea. When I return, we're just going to continue fishing and go from there. I will be back momentarily. But come on, Twitch. I know you like making money. Let me play ads. There we go. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am back. That is kind of crazy about the songs and how old they are. What's even crazier is how we know about the songs as well as we do, because that's how good that music is. You know what I mean?
How's about this bait?
Like, the music is that good that it's 40 years old and we're over here still rocking out to it in this day and age. That's awesome to me. I mean, mind you, I'm the type of person that will also sit down and listen to fucking Beethoven, Bach, all of them. Mozart, I'll listen to that shit sometimes. Right? Listen to this, though. This is one of the most... There are two games that I've classified as some of the most... They have the potential to be the most peaceful games ever if you play them a certain way. This game and Death Stranding are some of the most chill games ever. Because, you can just literally... I could spend all day just sitting here fishing, listening to all of nature doing its thing. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than... I think I might want to also try and, you know... Did that bar go up at all? I have no idea.
Okay.
It might take... Like I said, this week is pretty much going to be a lot of, like... This is going to be today. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of doing chores around camp and greeting people. That's what that's going to be tomorrow. Ah, fuck off. But yeah, here's the thing. If they make a Red Dead Redemption 3... But they're not going to call it Red Dead Redemption, I don't think. Because I feel like they're going to keep the Red Dead. But like the first game in the Red Dead series is Red Dead Revolver, for those that don't know. It's a PlayStation 2 game, right? Then you get Red Dead Redemption and then Red Dead Redemption 2. I think next is probably going to like it should the next one honestly should be at the peak of the Wild West. Like, I'm pretty sure, I didn't even think about it, but I'm pretty sure during the Civil War, the Wild West, like, it was fucking insane, the shit that was going on during the war, Civil War, because that would actually be interesting to go over, I think, right? I don't know what they would call it. But, like, just the atmosphere that this game produces is, like, insanely chill. I also should change my character's clothes because we're wearing winter clothes in an area that is not a winter location. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to... Obviously, I'm not gonna play ads again, but I'm gonna have to step away for a few moments. Should be shorter than last time because I'm not gonna be heating up any tea. Oh, shit! It did go up. I think. Like, it looked like it went up a lot, actually. That wasn't that much fishing for it to go up as high as it looks like it went up. Unless I'm mistaken. Whatever. Alright. Be right back. Should be good for a few moments after this. We'll see, though. Ah. Well, I'm probably gonna have to step away at least one more time before I'll be good for like an hour or so. Kinda hectic over here right now. Having a hectic Friday. Doesn't happen always, but
Idiot Morgan.
I'm getting better at the bait, that's for sure. Oh, almost forgot, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at resuming the timer when I need to and stopping it when I need to. Also, a fun thing, I've been a lot more talkative today than I feel like I have on other days. And one of the main reasons is because I really thought about it, and I was like, I can definitely come up with a subject to talk about, right? Like, I could definitely talk about a lot of different things that I just haven't really brought up for one reason. Basically, for that reason right there. Because when I'm talking like this, I'm not 100% focused on the game, but at the same time, today's a good practice day. Basically, let me give you a little bit of the inside track here, right? I came up with a New Year's resolution, and I know what you're thinking. A New Year's resolution? Those almost never actually get accomplished. I came up with a New Year's resolution, and I started doing things immediately based off of that resolution type thing, right? The resolution was basically just talk more and give less of a shit about what like everything you say. Obviously there are certain things that I just don't want to talk about, so I don't even say certain things to bring those subjects up for one reason or another. But the premise remains the same of like, we're just gonna chill and talk about whatever, right? And I'm basically using this week with Arthur trying to regain all his honor as a means for me to practice, because we're not doing anything that I could really talk about. Fishing, chores, and greeting people. That's like the main thing we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. You know? Like, there's not really much to discuss when it comes to... I could start telling fishing stories back from when I, you know, was fishing a lot. I could explain fishing fever some more, you know? How, like, during peak fishing season, you know how let me put it to you this way. Every year, I would get one of those things, those little letters from the school that says, well, you better be careful, because if you miss any more days, you're gonna be, looking at a truancy thing, right? That's how many times I would miss. A good portion of the time I was actually sick, and I didn't really realize at the time that that sickness wasn't really a sickness. It was me being affected by asthma and shit like that. But that's other bullshit. Anyways, fishing fever. Experienced it a lot, and have a lot of fond memories of going fishing and, you know, filling the cooler up. Walleye was predominantly what we always went for. But it is amazing what you will catch when you're doing the type of fishing that I was doing. I'm gonna have to... Trolling, it's called, right? I'll have to pull up, like, an explanation to explain what trolling is exactly. But basically, the boat is moving at very slow speed while the rods are in rod holders, and the lure is just being dragged behind the boat, right? That is more in line with commercial fishing methods, right? However, you know what I think a good better way to word it is? Because, yeah, like I said, on a technicality, you could basically say that using dynamite is fishing, even though, like, it's illegal, and rightfully so. That's That's just cheating. Using dynamite's just cheating. Alright? At least with the net, there's an act of, like, the explosion shit, you can fuck up animals for a while when an explosion happens like that near them, right? They don't even have to actually die, they're just going to shock and float. And if they're floating for too long, they end up dead anyways. But I am kind of curious about, because if you look at the commercial for, again, you can't really derive whether or not this is actually going to be how the game is going to look or play, but you can make the assumption that it's going to be as close to it as it's going to be. When it comes to the animals that they've shown so far in the advertising, and I'm looking forward to seeing what future advertising they're going to show, there's more than just, like, there's deer, there's all these different types of birds, there's a lot of different types of the same animal. So I feel like what we're going to get is we're going to get something similar to what we got with Red Dead Redemption. Obviously, it might be a little bit more difficult to, you know, throw in all the animals that are in Red Dead Redemption, because this is a larger area than what Grand Theft Auto 6's map is probably going to be. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take place in Florida. Mind you, apparently, there are Florida Panthers, because according to this fucking game, Panther over here, up here, and up here are classified as Florida Panthers. So, you can probably still see that kind of shit. But who knows? They could put whatever the fuck they want in that world, because it is a fake location. Based, like, I don't care if it's based on real shit or not, it's still a fake location that they could throw whatever they want in it. Also, we need to up our cores here. Okay, perfect timing. We gotta put away our fishing rod to up our cores. Now, when I step away, we should be good for, like, at least a fucking hour or so. Just one of them days. Ugh. Hopefully we should be good, but I wouldn't be surprised if I get called down one more time, at the very least. One more time before we wrap up with Red Dead. Well, this is gonna be the last cast here, and then we're gonna actually move. That's a little bit. Yeah, let's go right here. Then we're actually gonna move south towards the boat and see if we can't get ourselves a legendary fish or two. Mind you, I want to look and see which ones I've already caught and which ones I still need to catch. So you're probably gonna get a little bit of a slideshow coming up. Red Dead Redemption is not like alt tabbing.
Come here, you.
Even if you pause the thing. Yeah, it's gone up. It's gone up by quite a bit. That's the other thing too. You leave a fucking dead animal around for too long, and it will start to accrue flies and shit like that over time.
What the hell?
We're going to pay off our bounty. Is that the closest location? Maybe. First things first, though. Let's check our map. Yeah, what the hell are you guys looking at? Get the fuck out of here. Legendary fish. We've caught. Not the rock bat. None of the fish south. We caught the bluegill. Maybe the muskie? Let's see. They should be marked off properly then, right? One. Yeah, the muskie. We got the bass there. Don't think there's one here. We got that fish. There's other fish down here we haven't gotten a hold of. The bluegill, which is over here. We caught. I know there's one over here that I haven't caught yet. Yeah, the sturgeon over here. Haven't caught that one. There's also one that I know that exists up here somewhere. No, is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. This one. And up there. Which is actually, is that close to us? No, it goes over here. And then I'm pretty sure over here. Yeah, at the very end, up here. We haven't caught one yet. No, we have caught that fish. Never mind. We even mailed it in. Legendary perch below that one. So let's look at that. Oh, shit. Kruger. We need Kruger. That legendary fish is... over here somewhere. So we go here, see if we get accosted by a panther as we go on our way, and then we head the rest of the way south. We are going to want to pay off our bounty, however. We might have to kill a couple bounty hunters that come in after us.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and ride as fast as we can.
You're a brave girl.
The effects, the effects, the effects are also quite phenomenal. I was mighty concerned for a moment there when I didn't go across the bridge. I was like, oh no, we fucked up. We have fucked up? We have fucked up. But we're good. What other type of music is that old that? Like, I'm still trying to comprehend that. That music that I've listened to forever is that old. That's wild to me. Like, I'm still trying to mull that one over. Then again, it does kind of make sense considering Guitar Hero, Clone Hero, all that kind of stuff exists. And those are a lot of songs that are on those types of games, you know? At least from my remembering of things. A lot of songs that I've heard throughout my life have been songs that I bet are on one of the Guitar Hero games, or they're on Clone Hero, or what have you. And now we're getting shit for Fortnite Festival, which is a really fun game mode. I've been playing that a little bit on and off. Well, yeah, on and off stream, but mostly off stream. I kind of am a little bit hyped up. Maybe not tonight, but I am hyped up at some point. Oh shit, I might have missed out on the reboot shit. I just realized. I might have a couple of hours left on the reboot stuff. If I haven't missed out already, I'll have to try and do that as soon as possible. If I have, I don't really care. It would suck though, because that was a pretty cool... Did I get the wrap? If I got the wrap, I don't give a shit. The weapon wrap or whatever it's called. Come on, voice. You better get used to this shit, voice. Because you're gonna be talking. You're gonna be talking a lot. It's more of a whatever catches my fancy, like any errant thought, I'm just gonna probably say it for the most part. Because a lot of the time I've noticed when I've gone back and I have thought to myself to say something that I didn't say, and then I make a comment, like when I'm watching the video, the past me makes a comment about that's what I thought, I should have said something. I'm like, yeah, I should have said something before it happened. Like, why don't I just speak? Because most of the time that I think, hey, it'd be really funny if this happened, it does, or something worse does, or something. So I've been a lot more vocal with some of my thought process. Well, let's pay off our bounty and we'll go from there. Shit. Please don't, horse. Please stop.
Get me off this horse!
This is just giving us honor.
Sir, please help me out of here.
I'm gonna have to step away after this. And we're gonna finish up by paying off the bounty, and then we'll save it there. We'll probably go after fish tomorrow.
Lord, you showed up when you did. Oh, the things he said he'd do to me.
Got any information for me that I'm not gonna be able to use?
Thank you.
Look at that!
Again.
Look at that! Again? Wait. This is the second time you've been captured. What are you doing to get captured?
Poor woman. Yep.
What's up? again, like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, there's a part of me that's like, I know you're answering something that I said, but what exactly is it that you're answering what I said? Because I have to step away. I have to step away. Be right back. I'm gonna pause the timer, and when I return, we're probably gonna finish up with at least part 1 of this. I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna continue with this right now or move on to Fortnite, or if we're gonna keep playing this for a part 2 type thing. I kind of want to keep playing this, so I'll be right back. I've heard the heavy is the head that wears the crown thing. I'm trying to think about what subjects it's possibly going over. For the life of me, I'm just not making the right connection, I guess. I'm gonna call that a dirt moment of why I'm like, what is it that you're talking about? What is it that I said? That's a dirt moment on my part. I just cannot think of it right now. Yeah, we're not gonna stop here and fish. We need to pay off the bounty first. Do we need an elk pelt? Wait, we need a cow elk or a cow moose. Hell, I bet that's what it is. I bet that's what we need. Unless we need an actual cow. That was too good of an opportunity to pass up, though. That was a 3-star, yeah? Yeah, because a 1-star is... It wouldn't have had the 2 antlers. I wasn't even... I just shot the fucking thing and was like, yep, putting that on my back. Well, not my back, on Snow's back. Well, less on that back, more on that rump, but whatever. I will say, I know you can fast travel in this game, but I just enjoy... I know it adds way more time to, like, everything, but it's just...
Yep.
I love traveling through this world. It just feels so full of life. It is crazy to me how They could take a game like this where I haven't seen a person for quite a while. Well, now I have. But, you know what I mean? Like, it still feels so alive regardless of how... You're now hot. Yeah, I figured.
So up now.
Let's go for... you. And then let's pay off our bounty. It's funny that bounty hunters don't seem to accost you when you're in towns. I kind of wonder why that is. Probably programmed to be that way. No, I don't. Please don't be pissed at me. $500, huh?
We must start thinking. Stop believing. Stop dreaming. Start thinking. The whole world is a single, integrated system, and we are destroying it. Yes, I know. It sounds like I assure you, I am not.
It's you!
Whatever you
My
need.
friend!
Hey!
Mysterious savior?
Bear trap? Bear trap.
Howdy.
Bear
I was
trap.
just telling my friend here about how I nearly died out there one
Ooh,
night.
sounds like quite a tale.
Here's an idea. Gunsmith's a friend. Pick out what you want and I'll pick up the tab. It's Jenkins.
Ooh, yes indeed.
Anything for you, buddy. Anything.
You are nothing if not generous.
That's kind of you. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
So we're gonna go get
All
ourselves a
the
new
best.
suit, I think.
Well, he did save my life after all. I probably would have gotten it open, but I said it so right. Really got me.
You taking credit for the quality of the trap?
I'm just saying that if it were a bear that got trapped in it, it would have been trapped real good.
Yeah, but you trapped your own damn self instead, didn't you?
You know, I sure hope it don't happen to you someday.
Fair enough. Well, I got a mosey. You take care of that leg.
I will. I will.
Yep. Okay.
Goodbye.
That's one of the reasons why this game, even the interactions that are the same, right? Like the interactions where we've saved a couple people from bear traps and they've had us go to places to get shit for free. We've saved a couple people from snake bites, but every time it's a different interaction. Like that was a unique interaction compared to what we previously dealt with compared to other shit. Quite a sum. Learned your lesson. I mean, over half my money
Thank you.
gone.
Really?
55% of my money gone. Or thereabouts.
Hey, mister.
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
I'm feeling all right.
That's good. All the best, then.
See ya.
Hey there.
We need science
Howdy,
to save
mister.
us, not
Busy
kill
day?
us. There is good
Well, ain't
science
no
and
time
there
to
is
stop.
bad science, and
Well,
that is
keep
really
at
the
it.
point.
Take it easy.
Machines have
We
done
gain
a lot
honor
of
for
good,
that.
a lot of bad things. But machines
That's a
are
little
not the
weird.
problem.
I know a couple people brought that up before, but that is wild to me.
What do you need?
Man in town named Jenkins owes me. Said I could put something on his tab.
Jenkins, huh? All right, take a look around.
Now hold on, I know we can't buy any rifles yet.
We are destroying it.
We own all this shit.
Our greed matter. And
Can't get
science
that.
will save us, or it will kill
Can't get that.
us. For we, this
Own it all. I think we own it all, or we can't get it. We could get the other sawed off to dual wield, but the sawed off's cheap. We need to get arrows. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that now because that would be a waste. Go to. Oh shit! You don't have a thing for clothes. So we would have to buy. Yeah, fuck it. We'll buy the sawed off then.
So noted. You have a good day now.
So now we have 2 sawn-off shotguns. I don't think I like the silver. Here's why I don't like the silver. All the little scrapes you see before you, it doesn't... I don't like that look. Like, I want it to be... I get why it looks like that, but the less it shows, the better off I feel about it. Go for dark walnut. You know what, sure, why not? Now here's my question, can we dual wield these back? There's one back at our base, but I have no idea. Oh, ammo, arrows specifically. I almost forgot. I think we have the arrows that we need actually, but might as well get what we don't have, just in case. Even if it is a waste of $1 or something like that. I'd rather it be like waste a couple of cents, because it is so easy to actually get the money that we'd be wasting here, because it's only a couple of like cents, and every time we loot somebody we sometimes get like $2 to $3. Oh shit, I just bought a bunch of gun oil I didn't mean to buy. I did not mean to buy that. Fuck. We can't sell to the gunsmith. We can customize our lodge. So, we need to go back to base at some point. Wait, you're now carrying previous firearms stowed on your horse. Okay, that's fine. We should switch to part 2. I forgot to press play, but it's only been a 10-minute difference. So we should go to part 2 of this, and we are going to go to part 2 of this, because I do want to continue playing this. This is one of those moments where normally, if we put 3 hours in the game, I'd be like, alright, this is a good spot, let's stop. But this ain't a good spot. I still want to keep fishing. Anyway, YouTube, Twitch highlight watchers. If you're watching live on Twitch, stick around. We're not going anywhere. This is just me ending the part for YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. For those of you that are on YouTube and Twitch highlights, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to me on my YouTube channels. Exclamation point links like so. If you're watching on Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD while it's still up there. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as you know I'm going to be late. Whatever else catch your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.